Hello viewers, Global Window India Zone 92 by the Park Chumuki Dimadagin ase aro 5th February 2026 pra shuru kurigina Penquin presents the White Owl Literature Festival and Book Fair do aji 7th day de final day lo ase. Idu Literature Festival and Book Fair do idu sal laga 3rd edition ase aro idu festival ba reading, writing, storytelling aro creativity among younger generation celebrate kwala ase. Aro aji final day de alag podcast laga session kan thagule ase. To viewers awi mahan itu festival de students kan bi bishi attend kushi do students kan ge tahan laga experience kan kina dakshe nului tahan through this festival tahan ki benefit pashe nului man ide organizers kan ge wi itu festival la por dai wi details pra hodaw di kursaw. Viewers malo de kunba students kana se awi tangi bela phodaw di kursawa to apni ani du festival attend kora do apni an garni kina helpful share itu festival ba apni ki learn kushi tanalop ko parwa.
For me, I think this festival is much more helpful, to all the students because out there we are so much delved into like electronic stuff. So I think this event is helpful to reflect all the Naga riders those past years. And I think like for me like the most beautiful aspect of this event is like to get exposure, like to hear all the new things from all the judges and panel judges, and I think we should more focus on this kind of event, to gain more knowledge.
So apni an like do festival do kina experience like develop share ko.
Like it was really great. Like this was our third time. Like we actually the festival was going for second day, but we came for the last day, and also like we got to meet Alobon sir and all other great people. But for me personally, I really enjoyed the podcast of Alobon sir since he's my favorite, and also like the way he told us like there was one question that was being asked, like, are there anyone who wants to be a podcaster in future? And he gave us some suggestions and also like advantages of how like the youngster could be getting like more opportunity in such kind of things. So like it really motivate us, and also like we got to meet like Mem Puja and all such great persons. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and it was a really helpful experience for all of us. Thank you.
So it is really beneficial for students like us to have been explore this kind of things, new things. Since in our college we are not taught of this kind of things, podcasts and all, and we got to learn a lot of things, a lot of benefit points from there. And I'm really inspired by the IAS administrator also for female like us. So that is it.
Viewers malo de kunba students kana se awi tangi bela phodaw di kursawa. So apni an aji laga podcast session kan attend kushe. So apni an experience kana dakshe nuli through the podcast apni ki learn ko parshe danalop share ko parwa.
Thank you for this time. Like we are from Modern College in the Department of English, and this is our second time we attended, even last year, and this is our second time attending this White Owl Literature Festival, and then we are glad to be here. And then we attended the first session today, and it was really interesting. We learned a lot, and then about the podcast session where this is more people they focus on this podcast on visual image rather than reading. So I think this podcast is influencing a lot more than a book. Yeah, these are insights that we get today.
So, apni books kan iku kinishna kinana. What were the books that you bought? Alop share ko paro.
Yeah, we bought some book, and I bought 2 books. Like I'm a big fan of this existentialism, like the absurdist theory, and then I bought 2 books, like what is existentialism, and then the other book, The Myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus, and these are some absurdist philosophers. So yeah, I'm also the author of this book. This is Meraki, a poetry collection, and this will be available on the website, Wood Publishers website. Yeah, if you want to purchase it. Thank you.
Thank you. So ma'am, apni idu book fair do kita ba attend grace day 1 ba ahisna aji ase.
No, like I came today only since I had other work as well. But then currently, like it's been half an hour since I've been here, but the experience has been good so far.
Ini books kan ini interesting books kan paisna panay na.
Yes, I did find a lot of interesting books. Na, apni can be like if more book fairs like this come up, then please, na, like students can be, kun manuhan alak can be like you can come and check because the collection out here is very good. Like latest can be as aro like more. Like book talk they Instagram they books can suggest kura so was and as you can see that Penguin collection pura okay there's a lot of classics out here and I would genuinely suggest like people to start with classics if they want to okay and other than that authors can Agatha Christie essay I'm holding her book right now and Dan Brown's book are good so you can try those.
So in a book fair kan younger generation kan kina benefit kina se alap ko paro.
For the younger generation bishi benefits that's it, especially if you're going to be going outside now because compared to other states Nagaland is very much forward when it comes to reading books and I feel like other younger generation can although hesitant as say to start with new books and stuff but if they do actually start pursuing reading then it will benefit them only as individually also or vocabulary improve.
So according to you Nagaland reading culture do kina se alap describe ko paro.
Nagaland reading culture has improved so much over the past around 10 years especially because of so many authors that have been coming up recently hutuka sumina kunba se taibi book publish kurina se strain kriyanul that you have heard already we have a lot of poets out here in Nagaland na so the books can puri we have grown up and I hope that like lots of other readers they'll slowly inculcate their reading habits as well as writing habits.
Viewers malode White Owl associate co-director se tabi ekta organizer se ta givel phoda di kursawa to sir this year laga third edition ase so itu festival do comparing to previous years ki difference ase do analop ko parwo.
Acha firstly this year la edition do there's a fine balance of authors from across the country, our local authors anna. So if you see then in the previous editions, while we had a lot of very good authors coming in, flying in from all parts of the country, this year you'll see that there's a lot of focus on our local celebrities as well. This morning, as you are aware, we had our 3 key podcasters, Asale, Alobo and Lunglen, who had done a session on podcasts. Similarly, every session has a local flavor. If you're talking about fiction and non-fiction, we've got Hutuka Sumi, who is part of the session on fiction and non-fiction. There was a session on social media creators. We had our very own Mern Imsong, who was sharing stage with people like Avantika Haflongbar from Assam, and I think we had Puja Ilangbam from Manipur, and so on. So what I really love about the 3rd edition and how it is different, first 2 editions, I think the theme of inclusivity na ido wala very prominent as ido na, and that is something that we are really proud about as well. And I can't thank like White Owl enough. I'm from Penguin. We are collaborating with White Owl. This is White Owl's literature festival, and we are very, very thankful to White Owl for collaborating with us for this festival. Yeah.
So, sir, this year's what was the vision of this year's edition?
Well, I think the theme for this year is celebrating stories and inspiring minds. I think this festival celebrates the stories of authors and writers from all across the country, including Nagaland. At the same time, we want to inspire minds, like young minds. So if you see the average age of the people attending the festival is anywhere between 13 to 21, which is a very young and nascent stage, and this is actually the time when you start reading a lot of books. So Mohanla Festival, though, it's more targeted towards the younger crowd, but at the same time there's a little bit of everything for people from all ages. Like there was a lovely session on mental health, there was a session on business legacy. So in Nagaland La Mohanla Business Association Nagaland Laga President Ben Kitan, he moderated the session, and then it really benefited like the local Naga entrepreneurs and so on. So I think there's a good mix of everything in this festival, and in our festival a theme follow Kurigina Mohan. We celebrated stories, and I think in a way we have been able to inspire a lot of minds. Yeah.
So, sir, public laga response to kina dagshe this year laga?
Response so far, I think it's been quite good. Ita tak to Mohan Festival khodom hoa piche de kiman manu registration kurise aur kiman aise to janibo. But ita tak sabar sukupra sabar do bookstore ko bhi, food court, or is it or even the main town hall though, where the venue is happening, where the festival is happening, it's been quite filled up, you know. We've got a very decent crowd. But like I mentioned earlier, what I'm really excited about is the fact that a lot of young people are coming to the festival, a lot of college crowd, school crowd, and I think this is where we have to start. I mean, the one of the key White Owl festival first conceptualize kora dem de. Tahala idea ro thaise interact gurule. Local readers can know more opportunities dio local readers and local writers and so I think we have come down. I think in terms of the response from the people, it's been pretty good. And I think we were able to target the right people and the right audience.
The viewers apna into literature festival and book fair the details pa sailishe ede venue de manuhan bishi agina ten gushe bishi crowded thaksha aro ami alo the students kan bishi interact gushe dharma bi janai dishe gi tahan karni the festival the bishi beneficial thakshe tahan new things kan learn korle parshe gunoi janaishe aro ami an organizer lo dewi khota gushe dawa bi janai dishe gi edu sal laga public response to bishi bhal dakshe manuhan bishi ahina attend gushe especially young students kan ahina attend gushe guna janaishe aro dawa bi gushe gi tahan inaga events kan aro future dewi plan koise guna janaishe ede karni man ase. For more news and updates, keep watching Global Window. This is Loli Watsa with my camera person Anung Aijame reporting from Chumukidima.